Thank you for joining us. I'm Kelly Hendershot, the program director at Gilda's Club Quad Cities, and with us is Angela Swanson. We're back for another great next 30 to 45 minutes or so of meditation. So welcome back, Angela.
Thank you. Your dog just joined us for meditation, Kelly, so I think my dog's settling in too.
She looks forward to this every week.
I love it. Okay, so here we are. It's Thursday, I think, Blur's Day. I think they call it, losing track of my days in this new world that we're living in. Before we begin, I want to I've been studying some teachers who really have who dive into the mystics, and mystics are just people throughout all faith traditions who feel like they've directly experienced oneness with the divine, so to speak. Whatever term you want to use for that. Some mystics that I've been studying through these teachers are Saint Teresa of Avila, Saint John of the Cross, and this morning I was reading a commentary by Jim Finley, who's a teacher who studies the mystics, and he himself is a mystic. And he said something that really struck me, and I thought I'd bring it up today. And after we talk about it a little bit, we'll meditate. He said that love is the fabric of the true nature of everything that's happening. Love is the fabric of the true nature of everything that's happening. And I love that. I think that's a really beautiful concept. But if we look at it and wonder, how can that be actually true? It's a little more challenging to accept that, even in, really crappy times, challenging times, dark times, that, can we see that's true, that love is all that's happening. And I really think that's worthy to contemplate. And by contemplate, I just mean, bring our attention to the idea and then find evidence of it in your life. To me, that's what contemplation is bringing it to your awareness and then spending your a little bit of time every day just looking around for evidence of it, either outside of you in your life or within you in your being. So where can that be true for us, that love is all that's happening, that love is the fabric of the true nature of everything that's happening? And can that be a source of comfort? Can it soothe us when we're in challenging situations? So with that thought, I would just like to lead us into meditation, and I will guide us all the while, and I will leave some time for silence and invite you to use a mantra if you have one. And if you don't have one, we'll just use the mantra 1. So when I say something about the mantra, you invite your own mantra, your own personal mantra, or the mantra 1. And we'll spend a little time in silence with that mantra. And before that, though, I'll guide us. So the most important thing about meditation is to be comfortable. We want to make sure we're sitting up so we don't take a nap during these minutes together. We want to sit as straight up as we can, but comfortably, with our chin tucked a bit. And you could have your feet on the floor. You could have your legs folded beneath you. And just know that whenever you feel like your body needs to adjust for comfort, that you're free to do that. It's all about being comfortable. When the body is relaxed, it's so much easier for the mind to relax. So I invite you to get comfortable. And I invite you to close your eyes if that feels good to you. You can open your eyes halfway if you'd rather. You can always meditate that way as well. But closing the eyes is another really self-soothing thing to do. I will ring the bell to begin our practice. As I do this, I just hear the bell, just turn on the sense of hearing and just listen to the bell through the entire time that it's resonating. Just letting that bell relax your body, and rest your mind. And here we go. With our hearing engaged, let's invite the sounds in the room to be part of this experience. Just noticing what there is to hear around you. Notice what there is to hear outside the room. We welcome all the sounds. Letting them be part of the experience. Now feel your feet on the floor or your legs folded beneath you. Feel that connection that you have to your seat, to the floor. Know that you're supported, that you're safe. We'll ground ourselves in this here and now, in this place. And we'll draw our mind into our body through the breath. Noticing our breath. Bringing our attention beneath our nose, on our upper lip. Just noticing the sensations as we breathe in and out through the nose. And the mind may be active, may be restless. That's okay. We'll let that be how it is. We'll let our mind do what it wants to do. And we won't resist that. We'll just allow whatever wants to arrive to arrive. And also allow it to go. We use our breath as an anchor. Always coming back to it when we find we've wandered away. And let's begin to notice a full cycle of breath, beginning at the beginning of the inhale, following all the way to the end of the exhale. One cycle of breath at a time. And now I'm trying to pay attention to the pause beneath the inhale and the exhale. Finding that pause. Notice how your body's feeling now. Being with whatever sensations are arising. Letting the breath relax the body. Letting the mind rest on the breath. Knowing that we're just here present with, being with ourselves in this never-ending moment, this eternal now. Now let's move our mind, our attention up to the top of our head. We'll do a little body scan. Just letting our attention, our own awareness soothe our body as we scan down our forehead. Feeling the muscles relax, softening our eyes, our temples, our cheeks, our tongue, our jaw, our neck, and the back of the neck. And scanning across the back of the shoulders, feeling a warmth as we release the tension that's been stored there, that we're holding there. We hold so much there. And moving down your back, across the top of your back, down to the middle back. Smoothing and soothing down to the lower back. And breathing into the areas that feel tense. And breathing out the tension. Letting that go. And coming up to the front of the shoulders, across the front of the shoulders and down the arms. Around the elbows. The forearms. Softening the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. Coming to our heart center. Opening our heart, feeling the warmth of our awareness just fill us up from the inside out. Breathing, scanning down to the belly, relaxing the muscles of the belly. Noticing the strength of your hips supporting you. Releasing any tension, scanning down your thighs. around your knees, down your shins and calves, melting down to your ankles, your feet softening, your toes relaxed. Let's open our awareness into the inside of us, through the whole body. Just notice what there is to sense in our body right now. Feel into the sensations of the body. This beautiful body that takes us wherever we need to go. Always in the present moment, this body. It's our home for now. Just really sense into the spaciousness of your own body. See if you can sense your own presence in your body. And bringing our attention back to our heart center. We'll rest our awareness here in our open heart. Just get a sense of this heart that's spacious and boundaryless. And the energy of our heart is not contained in our body. It goes beyond the edges of our own body, out into the room. Others can feel the energy of our heart. It's so strong. It expands out into the room, into our home, to our community. From this center of us, the source of love and peace and joy, compassion. Let's rest here for a moment, and when it feels right, let a mantra arise. And we'll use that as our focus for the next few minutes. Using your own personal mantra or the mantra one. Letting it ring through your mind, repeating it silently to your mind. Coming back to the mantra when your mind has wandered away. An easy, effortless practice. And I'll keep track of the time. Go ahead and release the mantra, keeping your eyes closed. Sit in the spaciousness that we've discovered in these last few minutes together. Really feel into your body, sensing, feeling into the sensations. What are you noticing? In these moments between the end of meditation and coming back to activity, it's a nice practice to sit quietly or pray or say an affirmation or gratitude or a little bit of contemplation, such as we started with. And if it's something that sounds meaningful to you, I invite you to consider again that love is all that's happening. That love is the fabric of the true nature of everything that's happening. And that all the mystics say the same thing. In fact, all the spiritual teachings ultimately say the same thing. That love is all that's happening. And so if we perceive something else, then that's where we know there's an opportunity for us to question, to do our own inner work, to be kind to ourselves. The only thing keeping us from the truth of that statement is our perceptions, our awareness. And I'll ring the bell to signify the end of our practice, and you can take your time opening your eyes. There's no rush. Do what feels right. There's no need to hurry.
Thank you, Angela. As everybody is slowly coming back into focus, I think we'll take this opportunity to say goodbye to our Facebook audience. If you want to revisit any former recordings that we've had with Angela, you can visit our video section on Facebook and you'll find all of our live videos. You can also go to guildlessclubqc.org/education to find all the recordings. So thank you for joining us today.